Woo! Well, hopefully this works. I'm not sure if it's going to, and I'm sorry. I got people out back mowing the lawn, so if you can hear that, my apologies. But I hope this works. I do not have the upgraded 1080p sound XSplit to do this, so it's not going to sound perfect. So what I'm going to do is after each session, I guess, I'm going to put the song in a file and then post it at the end of whatever video that we do. So since I don't have a timer on this, let me get out my iPhone and put a timer so I know exactly how long I'm going. Where's my clock? Stopwatch, and we're starting it going so I don't go for too long, so that I can cut up the video in the right amount of segments. So what we're going to do here is what I've been talking about is we are going to make a song together. This is mainly for my YouTube channel. This is the only way I can figure out how to record it for now. After a while, probably next month, I will upgrade my XSplit so I can get the high definition so you can get the nice sound as I'm recording, because when I'm recording it, doing this video, you won't get the stereo sound. You'll probably just get the mono sound. When I stick the song at the end, please check it at the end. You will get the stereo sound and everything. So we're going to try to speed through this just so that what I want to do is just put a little bit of the song out there. And then I want your guys' input on what I'm doing. If you guys want me to change a bit, you want me to add something in there, you want me to add an instrument, a synthesizer, whatever, just add suggestions and I'll add it in there. What I'll do is all the people I use the information to add the instruments and parts of the songs to from their feedback is when I produce this song, I will add their name to it. So, you know, that'd be cool if it gets big, and then all your own names are doing it, so you all get credit for it. I just want to kind of make a collaboration music with all of you. You don't have to be musically talented or anything like that. No specialties or anything like that. If you just have an idea, throw it out there. We'll try it. We'll try it live. We'll try it on the video, and then if it works, it works. We'll add it. We'll put you in there. If not, then it doesn't. We'll see. I'm not the best player, but we're going to make awesome stuff. We're going to make awesome stuff. So, as you all know, I like rock and roll, metal, stuff like that, hard, heavy stuff. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry, because that's basically what I'm going to be doing. So when I start making my music, the basic thing I start off with is the biggest piece of information I can give you if you want to be a singer or songwriter is get a smartphone or some sort of voice recorder, because some songs that come in your head and you're going to have to record that right then and there wherever you are. I've had to do it at work sometimes. Just pull out my recorder and just beatbox is what I call it. Beatboxing music. It is beatboxing. You can call it whatever, harmonize it, whatever, when you're playing without instruments. So, for an example, what I'm going to be using for this session is something I came up with, something simple. Just keep it as simple as possible and record it. If you have something complex, simplify it to the most simple stuff, because when you start recording it, you know, it's going to branch off into the hard stuff. You just want the basic frame of the song. So the basic one I came out with, it makes you look silly when you do it, but you know what, just do it. It helps out a lot. So the basic beat I always want is dun 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 dun. So I mean, yeah, if you do it in front of people, it's kind of silly when you're doing it, but you know, it does help out, especially if you're serious about doing songwriting. It helps out a lot, because you'll come out with the best song in your head where you're taking a shower or something like that. It only takes 2 minutes for you to forget it, and you'll never think of it again. I've lost so many songs to that, but I have thousands and thousands of songs, beats, riffs, and stuff like that. So we're just going to do that basic din-in, din-in, and then we're going to add on to that and keep on building onto it until we come out into an awesome, amazing song. So let's jump into it as quick as possible so we can cover as much done. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to make everything perfect. The tempo's not going to match all that stuff perfectly right now. We just want to get the whole song laid out. And then after we figure out, yeah, this is the song from beginning to end, we'll go back and perfect it. So if it's like not perfect, don't freak out about it or anything like that. And just saying, because I know someone's going to be like, oh, that sucks, oh, the tempo's off here and there. Tempo doesn't matter now. We just want the song done, and then we'll fix it and then make it perfect. I'll buy new strings. I will string my guitar brand new when we start doing the final recording, so we have everything perfect and sounding as clear as possible. So as you can see, I have these blue guys right here, which is my guitar tracks. I have 2 guitar tracks. left and right guitars, especially if you're doing guitars for like metal or something, you want two that play the exact same thing, one sounding on the left and right. It just gives you, as Static X called it, wall of crunch. Static X has inspired me or helped me out with the music I kind of like to make, because if you listen to them carefully, you don't have to listen to them very carefully, if you listen to them, their songs, it's like two notes on the guitar for the whole riff, and it's freaking awesome song. It's as simple as possible, but they do amazing with it. But yeah, we're gonna start making something like that. So let's just start off. As you can see, I have an 11 rack. Let me get my interface up so you all can see it. My 11 rack interface. I'm not sure if you can see it without my 1080p yet, but every time I turn my knob, you can see on the 11 rack interface it changes as well. So it's at JH Rock now. Oh, that's my volume knob. I change it now, and now it's blues. So I can change it on my actual interface to be whatever I want it, rather than clicking on the screen, which I can. So what I'm going to do is turn the sound on so we can actually hear the guitar. Let's see how well that sounds. Alright, so right now we are in drop B for partially drop B. It's probably a little bit out of tune, but that's fine for now. We're not doing the final recording today. As long as it sounds like it's kind of put together. So let's get something a little more hard, because that song I came up with was more of a heavy song. So we will be moving, so yeah, Mosh Thrasher. Let's go to Mosh Thrasher 2. Awesome. But for this occasion, I have special already presets in here. So as you can see, when I have my presets, I have Mesa Dual Rectifier presets. So we are going to go to the Mesa Dual Rectifier S7 for one of my presets. See what that sounds like. This is kind of a bit of a song I've already had an idea for, so we're going to do that. So we're going to need also a click track, which I have right here in the green, which does not seem to be working. Does it only work when it records? Let's see. Well, we might have to be going without a click track till I fix that later so that it's coming through. So let me just do something really quick. Setup, click count off, output. It doesn't have an output. Well, we will work on that later. So we're going to go without a click track, so the tempo will be off. I'm sorry about that. But for this song, I think I wanted to kind of start off with just a simple, like, and then branch off to a, so let's start off with that on the right guitar, and then we'll move up into it. So what I'm getting is, let me move my bar here so you can see what I'm doing. This is my record interface, which I really helps out a lot. So I can't hear the tempo of the click track, so we're going to have to do this by ear, and we're going to start here. Alright, that's all we're going to do for that part of the song. We're just going to build off of that right now for the intro, and then we'll add the middle, which I'll take for your suggestions, and then, you know, the clips and all that stuff. We'll figure all that part later, but for this session, this is all we're going to do. So what I'm going to do now is we have that kind of built out there, so I can take my tracks. This is the one we just recorded. As we can see, these ones are blinking. These are the exact same tracks. I'm going to move this over, so now that you can see, this is where the sound is coming from, the left earphone, the right earphone. So I just moved them both over to the right, the left. I can't even. And then what I'm going to take is this one. We're going to start recording this one. As you can see now, these ones, the left guitar is out here. We're going to move these over to the right. I know I kind of mixed that up for which one, where they're going, the right and the left, but it doesn't matter as long as they're going two opposite directions. It's going to come out the same. So what I'm going to do now is make sure that's playing. For me, it's coming out of my right speaker, so that's good. That is good. So we're going to record the other side while this is not playing center anymore. This is playing left, and this will be playing the right. It's all just going to kind of fuse together really well. Hopefully I can remember what I played, because I don't have my tempo, so I remember when to go to the more heavy part and then go back to the non-heavy part. We'll figure that out. If I mess up, I just restart and play again. So what I'm actually going to do as well is change the guitar. So when we do this, we're going to use the dual rectifier. Let's just see what the EG sounds like. It sounds a little bit different. But as long as it sounds different, that's good. So it sounds like two different people are playing. So let's try it. One, two, three, four. So it wasn't perfect there, but you know, I was good enough for that you kind of got to hear it together. So I'm going to take this off of record. I'm not sure if this is going to come through the speaker well, because I believe the sound of my guitar is coming through my speakers, through the microphone I'm talking to right now, rather than coming through the computer, which is cutting down on the sound quality you guys are hearing, as well as I'm not in 1080p. So that's even cutting down on the sound quality even more. So that's the kind of dilemma I'm trying to battle through. We will get through it. I promise we will figure out a solution, especially when I get that 1080p. And that will make it sound so much better. But I just have to wait a little while before I can actually purchase that so that I can do that for y'all. So I am switching from my electric guitar to a bass guitar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this guitar. I'm going to duplicate two of them. I'm going to take these files. We do not need a guitar file. And then we are going to do the same thing with the bass guitar. So I'm going to change my, as you can see in my 11 rack interface, it is changing to chicken pickin'. Alright, and here comes the lawnmower. So what I'm going to do now is just overdub it. I'm not sure if that's the right term, but I'm just going to overdub it with, I said overdub, but oh well, with the bass guitar. I'm going to add the bass in after, so you can see if you can hear the difference. Alright, cool beans. So we added the bass there, you kind of could hear it. So what I'm going to do here is come back, delete the second bass that we did, stop recording the first one, and then what we're going to do is do the exact thing we did with the guitars. Is we are going to have to split them left and right. One is already on one side, so now we're just going to split it to the other side. Record. No, we want to record this one, since there's nothing there. And just play the exact same thing over again. Here we go. See how it sounds. Sounds like without bass guitar. This is what it sounds like with bass guitar. That is all we're going to do for now. We'll add in drums and stuff next time so that we'll be able to get a full sound of it, because I tell you, when you add drums and everything after this, it sounds 3,000, 100 times better. But I hope this works. I hope I can use it. I really do. This is not the best I've done, but we will keep on adding on it. We will make it better as we go. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I will get the click track working for next time, and I'll redo it so that the click track's working, and I will tune my strings a little bit better so it all sounds. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Please add your input. Should I add a synthesizer, tambourine, triangle, whatever? Just let me know when, where, and then we'll start creating the, after this part, we'll start creating the middle and the end and stuff like that, so that we can get that good and done. Then maybe even we'll add lyrics and stuff onto it. But thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later.